burned alive in an old farmhouse in Alloway.
Stop it, I tell you, stop it! No, it's not true, it's not true. Away, I tell you, it's not true. October 31st, 1849. I was in the kitchen when she came in. My kitchen. She started screaming at me. She was like a mad woman, possessed. I didn't know what to do. My husband heard the commotion and came through. It was his mother. His mother stood accusing me of being dishonourable to my husband. She locked me up in the attic. I never did see my husband again. She brought me up some bread and water and watched while I ate. Then she left. I began to smell smoke bellowing out from underneath the door. I tried to scream, but every time I tried to smoke just made me cough. I kept seeing the faces of my children, Mary and Charles. No! I tried to struggle free, but I just Fire!
Aha, I thought I heard footsteps. Well, I'd have better have introduced myself. My name is Mary Willows. Now, by any chance have you guys decided to, walk over my grave to wish me a happy death day? Yes, many years ago tonight, Halloween, my life came to a grave end. I was walking past this very same place when I heard voices. I turned around to see who it was. I recognised them at once. They were in my class at school. Timothy and Marcus were arguing. Ross just stood there watching. He looked frightened and unsure of what he should do. I watched as he walked towards an empty hole, awaiting a burial tomorrow. Next, I saw Timothy lurch forward and push Marcus into the hole in the ground. Marcus screamed. I turned to run away, but Timothy saw me. He grabbed my arm and dragged me back towards the grave. I tried to scream but couldn't. I pleaded for him to let me go, for Ross to help me, but he didn't. Suddenly, I was being pushed into the shallow grave. Timothy began to pile the gravel on top of me and Marcus. I could feel the breath in my lungs expiring. I tried to push the gravel off me, but it got heavier and heavier. I couldn't get out. My last breath taken here, in this exact spot.
Our final story. A sad story.
Her death was a tragic accident, or was it something more sinister?
The answer is yours to find.
The story goes that her father came from a large aristocrat family. Her mother, however, was born into a less fortunate family. It is said that her mother's grandmother was a servant to her father's family. Born into uncertainty, her father disowned her, and her mother was outcast. Left alone, she began to grow increasingly lonely. She had no real friends, bar those born from her imagination. She was often seen playing in the graveyard. Rumour has it she went mad. Her grandmother insisted she just had an overmanaged mind. One night, after an argument with her grandmother, she decided to run away. The night had fallen and it was a wild October night. It was Halloween's night. It is said her tortured soul buried in the Old Kirk tormented her and placed her in a trance. Story has it she followed this soul to the Old Kirk where it cornered her. Trying to escape from its hole, she climbed up onto the bridge, but she lost her footing and fell into River Down where she sadly drowned. Rumour has it so her body was never found again, and rumour has it every Halloween she walks aimlessly around the Old Kirk in search for her grandmother to apologise.